Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be sharing with us some reasons why you should not go into marriage because of pregnancy, why you should not marry someone because they are pregnant for you or because you are pregnant for them. Yes, a lot of women and a lot of young men today has made this mistake of marrying the wrong person because of pregnancy. Please, you stay tuned to the end of this video to find out the reasons why you should not go into marriage because of pregnancy. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, you can encourage me by hitting the subscribe button, like and share my videos. So let's go right into it. What are the reasons why you should not go into marriage because of pregnancy? As a matter of fact, I am going to be stating these reasons from my life experience. Oh yeah, I'll be stating these reasons from the things I have experienced so far. So if you are a young woman out there, you are a young man out there, you are still struggling to get a life for yourself, you are not stable as a man is supposed to be, and as a woman you don't have a life of your own, you have not achieved the things that you want to achieve for yourself before going into marriage, and then you are going out with a guy, you are seeing someone, and then eventually or suddenly or unexpectedly you find out that you are pregnant for this man, or as a man you find out that a lady that you are going out is pregnant for you, and because of the pregnancy you decide to marry her. Because of the pregnancy you decide to bring her into your home and make her your wife. Listen, it is very different that you love this woman and you are dating her because you want to marry her. Then eventually, if she gets pregnant, you can decide to marry her. You don't have issues, you don't have any problems with that. But if you are sure that you are not dating this person because of marriage, you are just going out with this person, maybe because of fun or maybe because you like them, and then eventually or unexpectedly you find out that you are pregnant for them, and because of the pregnancy you decide to go into marriage because of what people will say, what the society, maybe your family, your friends, what they would think, that you are having pregnancy outside wedlock and all of that, all of how all of that feels like. And then because of this reason you go ahead to marry this man, or you go ahead to marry this woman. You are going to have a lot of disadvantages when you take this type of decisions. Now, one of the reasons why you should not make this type of decision, number one is regret. Number one is regret. Yes, when you go into marriage because of pregnancy, remember, not because you actually love, cherish and want this person to be your life partner, but because maybe as a woman you are having thoughts of how to take care of your unborn child who will support you. You don't want your child to suffer, you don't want your child to grow up without a father figure. So because of your child, you sacrifice to go into a marriage that you are not even prepared for. Now, one of the things that is going to happen to you is regret, because at the long run you are going to realize your mistakes and you are going to have to regret your decision, and you don't want to spend the rest of your life regretting on the decisions that you made. So regret is one of the reasons why you don't want to regret your actions. You don't want to live all the rest of your life trying to correct a mistake that you should have corrected earlier. So you have to be careful before you think about going into marriage because of pregnancy for someone. You need to give it a second thought. Now, number two in my list is broken marriage. See, it is better for you to have a broken relationship than for you to have a broken marriage, because when you jump into marriage with somebody because you are pregnant for them, as a matter of fact, you are going to have issues, you're going to have misunderstanding, you are going to be having problems in your marriage, because this is something that was not planned. All right, this is something that you did not plan, something that you don't even have in mind that you are going to do. You are just there because of the child, and eventually when you now have the child, you begin to realize that you were not supposed to be in that marriage in the first place, and the next thing that will come to your mind is walking out of that marriage, which will result to a broken marriage. And I believe that you don't want that, you that is listening to me. I believe you don't want that for yourself. Third one in our list is the problem of compatibility. If you are marrying someone, or if you decide to marry someone because you are pregnant for them, at the long run, you are going to observe that the both of you are not compatible. That is, the both of you are on different tracks. You don't have anything in common. You don't have anything in common. You are just like two different people in their own separate world. When it comes to ideas, career, religion, everything, you don't have anything, you don't share anything in common, and that problem of compatibility will come in. And then you don't want to have to live with this person who you are not compatible with. He doesn't relate to what you want, she doesn't relate to the things that are pleasing, or the things that you choose, your choices in life. She doesn't relate to your choices, he doesn't relate to your choices. So the problem of compatibility will come in, and you don't want to have to go through this in your marriage. Number fourth reason in my list today: financial problems. Yes, I mentioned initially that before you go into marriage, make sure you are ready for that. All right, make sure you are not forced, make sure you are not pressured because of anything, not even pregnancy. You see, as a man, before you jump in and marry a woman or a lady, you have to be financially stable, because that is one thing that keeps your marriage, that keeps your family going. If you are not financially stable, I wonder how you are going to take care of your child and your wife. So if you are a man who is still struggling to make a life for yourself, and eventually you have to marry a woman who is pregnant for you because of the pregnancy, if you finally marry her and maybe she doesn't also have anything doing for herself, at the long run you are going to be having financial problems, because you need to take care of the child and also the mother, and you find out that you will be struggling to take care of the child and also to make out something for yourself at the same time. And this is going to bring a huge problem to the home, and you don't want to have that type of a problem in your marriage. And then the last one in my list is emotional disconnection. So starting from when you start having the problem of compatibility, when you find out that you and this particular person is not compatible, like you cannot work things out, and before you know it, you will be emotionally disconnected. Whatever it was that you were feeling initially before you went into the marriage is going to literally die off, it's going to go away. All the passion, the love, the spark, all the butterflies in your belly, everything will disappear. And at that point, you will realize that you just went into the marriage because of the child. Yes, basically because of the child. And by then you might have had the child and you start regretting. You don't want to have that type of a marriage where you will be emotionally disconnected from your partner. The both of you will live in the house like two separate strangers. You do your own thing, she does her own thing. You don't want to have that type of a life, and it is going to affect your child. The way the both of you are living will eventually affect your child. Except you already have the plans of marrying that woman or marrying that man, then when pregnancy pops up, you can easily go into marriage with them. But if you don't have any plans of marrying this woman or marrying this man, even if you are pregnant, please do not make the mistake of deciding to go into marriage because of the child. You are going to do more harm to the child than you least expect. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.